Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your July 2024 reading. It's me here, Krystal Clear, happy to deliver Spirit's message for you. And we got a jumper. We're pulling two cards here for the overall energy. And the first card coming into the month, we have goodbye to the old, hello to the new, Virgo. So you are starting this month realizing that there's some cycles ending, some cycles beginning. And you're coming into the month of July, Virgo, with the perspective of almost optimism. It feels very optimistic for this movement forward. It feels very heart-based. Something you've been waiting for a while is finally coming to fruition. It's time for this fresh start, this new beginning. And it says new and even better part is beginning. So stepping into a really great chapter this month here in July looks good as it begins. Let's see how it looks as we move forward and as we wrap it up. So we've got new career. So yeah, for those of you which find resonance within your workplace or within your job, Virgo, it can be that you might be looking for a job and you've been putting in so much time to try to find the right place. With new career, by the end of July, I do feel that there's light at the end of the tunnel. There's that job presents itself to you, or you get word that your project has been approved. There's something within your career that is strong, that's a strong focus this month here in July. And for those Virgos where maybe this isn't so much job related, it does feel cyclical, pattern related. Our career is not just our external work, but it's also the work that we focus on internally in our personal work. So if this isn't for you, that it's resonating as a job or a career, this could be that inner work. But we're moving on, and you know it right at the beginning here at this month of July. You're like, okay, like I'm ready for something new. It's like you can feel it in your bones, Virgo. And you just know that it's coming. That's why it jumped out of the deck. It's like it's almost in your face that you know this shift is coming and you're really ready for it. And you've been working hard, and that new career is like, this is the month. So let's take a look at this month. We'll pull 4 cards for each week of July and see what we get. So first we've got the Temperance card. King of Pentacles. Yeah, we got that death, rebirth. Goodbye old, hello new. Oh, and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. It's like there's a physical shift. Maybe you are leaving jobs even. So maybe it's this new cycle doesn't, it also has hello to the new, but it's goodbye to the old. And it seems like maybe if this is a job, it could be that you're moving jobs, or that there are some people at your job, or it's people in your life which are maybe physically moving out of the area, or you might be moving out of the area by the end of this month. But I can see that there are big changes. You've been really working for this. You may have even felt this is so long coming that it's never going to it's never going to come to fruition. It's never going to happen. And it's like, it's finally here. And that feels really like it makes it real. Okay. And so that's what we have coming for this month of July, is that long anticipated, long awaited situation. So let's look deeper into it as we go about the weeks. First week of July with the Temperance card. It's almost like you're super focused. Like you knew this day was coming. You knew this work would be coming. You've prepared for it in your very best Virgo self of preparations. And it simply is a result of the alchemy really that you have been doing. When I see this Temperance card for you in this situation, it's a moment of alchemy. That there's been a little bit, what Spirit means by that is there's been a little bit of faith, a little bit of work, or a lot of faith and a lot of work. You apply it as it resonates, but that there's been both you doing what you can do, what you need to do, and getting it done physically, as well as putting a lot of hope, prayer, manifesting techniques out there, acknowledging that you do need the support from a divine standpoint, asking Spirit for that help, asking the people around you for support. I feel that you here in July, it's time for you to expand, and there's a community that goes with you. And so King of Pentacles, the second week of July, is just very successful for this shift and change. You might be leading this change, but you do have like a community around you. And I see the wolf, I think of the wolf pack. And of course there are lone wolves, and each wolf has their own personal like identity and things like that, but they travel in packs. And I feel as if this shift that is coming, which feels mostly to either your career, your family, or like you and your coworkers, but this shift is coming for a group of you, and it's almost like you're the one leading it, or maybe you have the most at stake, or maybe you feel you've put in a lot of time and effort, and like you've been waiting for this moment, and they're all with you too, but you have a lot invested in this shift and this change. And for this second week, I really feel you step into your leadership role. You take matters into your own hands. It's a real confident place for you to be that second week of July. So remember that. Remember your confidence behind your decision making, and make sure that your steps moving forward are in alignment with like that alchemy that you've been holding and that you've been participating in. That Temperance card, goodbye old, hello new. Like that's the magic, if you will, that you've been working with. So keep that going as we get into the third week, because that's when I feel like that clarity comes in, that like this is real, and it's happening. And that you may not get confirmation of this until around the third week, or maybe that's when things solidify, or there's a change in how things were supposed to go, and it just looks a little different than how you may have expected it. Still moving forward in a positive, focus and in a successful direction, like that card says, but that there's some changes and there's some loss. There's some endings that need to happen in order for hello to new begins. Then we need to say goodbye to the old. And so that's what the Death Rebirth card comes in and identifies. And when it's followed with the Five of Pentacles, it tells me that this is there are some sad endings with this. Again, it did feel like a movement of some sort, and just maybe missing some people, or there are some people who can't move forward with you on this next leg of the journey, and that becomes really sad, or that it just feels heavy. And so even though there is much to be excited about in the future and all of these changes that are coming, with it comes a little bit of loss and what has to be let go of. And it does feel like a physical move of some sort. So let's see Spirit's advice as you navigate this month, Virgo. I'm going to pull 3 cards for that. All right, so we have surrender the resistance. Spirit's first advice as you go about this month with this goodbye to the old, hello to the new, and taking in all that is, shifting, all these positive shifts. Surrender the resistance of this is new. It's not going to feel comfortable. I haven't been here before. Sometimes we can get distracted in what's uncertain or what's unknown, and we do put up a little bit of a fight. We do put up a little bit of resistance to something new just because it feels uncomfortable, because we haven't been here before. So it's almost like a place of limbo. But Spirit's encouraging you to keep in mind as you go about this month here of July, you can only control what you can. And that's your mind, that's your words, and that's your actions. Your actions, beliefs, communication, your ABCs. That's what you can control. You can control your thoughts and what those beliefs are. You can control your communication and what you say. And you can control your actions and what you do. Everything else, you're going to let it fall the way it does. You do your best in that alignment and let the rest just be. Okay? Let's see what else we've got. Yeah, that's the journey, right? It's all about the journey forward. And this talks about a positive, new, and successful direction. And that's what this journey is. A little bit of what I do, a little bit of what you do. I control what I can. I let go of the rest. And this is also a new chapter in the journey. The journey like shifts. This is like that moment. I feel like you will remember, Virgo, this July 2024 is going to be a moment where like expansion happened, transformation happened, and now you start to build the next chapter. Finally, and it's long awaited and well deserved. Establish sanctuary. Yeah, you establish this new home on this journey, this new piece of you, this new peace in general. Establish sanctuary to have this peace of mind as you go about this journey, as you go about this month, and you do the best that you can, and you surrender to the rest. What you're doing is you're establishing a new foundation to build upon, to build upon. It's a successful direction. It's a new direction, a positive shift moving forward. Very successful with that King of Pentacles. And this is what you've been working for. So it's yours to receive. You have established the opportunity, and now it's time to set the foundation for this dream to be built upon. So I hope this helps. I'm wishing you all the best blessings and love always. Take care.